An $8 million mystery? Zach and Tori Roloff, once the heart of Roloff Farms, may now be planting their future somewhere entirely unexpected in a shopping mall. With TLC's Little People, Big World Season 26 heating up, rumors are swirling that the Roloffs are moving beyond television drama and farm life into something far more ambitious. For longtime fans and new viewers alike, Zach and Tori Roloff need little introduction. As core cast members of Little People, Big World, the couple has shared everything, from the highs of parenthood to the lows of family conflict, right in front of the cameras.
But times have changed.
After stepping away from Roloff Farms and pulling back from the spotlight in recent seasons, the pair has been quietly reinventing their lives. Financially, they've made some major moves. From lucrative brand deals and social media endorsements to rumored real estate ventures, Zach and Tori are no longer just reality TV stars. They're business-minded parents thinking big. And now, the latest bombshell? Insider whispers say the Roloffs are closing in on a deal to invest in a multi-million-dollar commercial shopping complex, valued at approximately $8 million. That's right, Zach and Tori might be entering the retail game in a major way. In this video, we're breaking down everything we know: the location of this mysterious shopping mall, their investment strategy and plans for the space, how their families are reacting, especially Matt and Amy Roloff, and of course, what this bold move could mean for the future of Little People, Big World, and whether this signals the couple's full exit from the show. So before we dive into the surprising details, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more LPBW updates, and drop a comment below. Do you think Zach and Tori are making the right move? Or are they risking too much? The buzz started quietly, just a few leaked zoning documents, some blurred photos from afar, and a couple of Reddit threads. But what seemed like baseless speculation soon began gaining traction. Could Zach and Tori Roloff be preparing for a multi-million-dollar move into commercial real estate? According to early reports, the rumors originated from local zoning paperwork that was supposedly filed under a limited liability corporation, LLC, loosely tied to a Roloff family affiliate. Attached to these documents were development proposals and site plans for a mid-sized commercial lot, sparking fan theories and online sleuthing. Eagle-eyed followers of Little People, Big World began connecting the dots when photos emerged of Zach and Tori allegedly touring the site, a semi-vacant shopping complex in the suburbs of either Oregon or southern Washington. So, what exactly is this property? Sources close to the situation, including some who claim to live near the alleged site, describe it as a suburban shopping plaza. Not huge like a mega mall, but not a tiny strip center either. Think 10 to 15 retail units, anchored by family-centric businesses like indoor play gyms, boutique toy stores, pediatric wellness centers, and trendy cafes that cater to parents with young children. One unconfirmed photo even showed a coming soon sign featuring a logo design that bore a striking resemblance to Tori's past Instagram story concepts. This isn't just any random investment. It's potentially a deeply personal one. Longtime fans of Tori Roloff might recall her earlier Q&A sessions on Instagram, where she spoke openly about dreams beyond TV. In more than one post, she hinted at her passion for creating a space where moms and kids could thrive together. Whether that meant a parenting resource center, a small cafe with play areas, or even a kids' boutique, the vision has always been rooted in family. That vision might now be taking physical form. From a financial perspective, this move isn't as far-fetched as it may sound. Zach and Tori reportedly earned substantial income from their many years on Little People, Big World. While TLC never confirmed their exact salaries, estimates have placed their combined episode earnings, brand deals, and social media sponsorships well into six figures annually. Add to that a loyal fan base and consistent influencer work, and the pair may well have the capital, or backing, to venture into an $8 million project. Additionally, with their departure from the show's main spotlight, this type of business investment could serve both a financial and emotional purpose, building a legacy that supports their growing family, aligns with their personal values, and gives them a platform that's entirely their own. Whether they're landlords, co-owners, or front-facing ambassadors of the complex, the message seems clear. Zach and Tori may be stepping into their next chapter not just as former reality stars, but as real-world entrepreneurs. And fans are watching closely. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. So, why would Zach and Tori Roloff, who rose to fame on a farm-based family reality show, suddenly be eyeing a shopping mall? Well, it turns out this could be more strategic than it seems at first glance. After stepping back from full-time filming with Little People, Big World, the Roloffs may be looking to diversify their income sources beyond TLC and sponsored social media content. While they've done well financially, especially with brand deals and visibility, that kind of income can fluctuate. A brick-and-mortar business offers something more stable and potentially more personal. There's also a compelling emotional angle here. The idea of creating a community space tailored to families like theirs, who navigate parenthood, special needs, and a desire for inclusive social spaces, may be close to Zach and Tori's hearts. After all, their experience as parents of 3 young children, including Jackson, who has dwarfism, means they deeply understand the importance of safe, welcoming environments. And this isn't just a random business venture. Tori has always had a creative flair, from her themed birthday parties to her beautifully styled home spaces shared on Instagram. Her interest in interior design and event planning might finally be moving from a passion project to a business plan. A boutique children's store or a stylish, kid-friendly cafe? Totally within her wheelhouse. Meanwhile, Zach brings something else to the table, his lifelong love for sports. He's coached soccer, played recreationally, and constantly shares moments from his kids' games. So the idea of incorporating an indoor soccer facility or youth sports training space in the shopping complex is not just plausible, it's exciting. It could give him a leadership role in a space that's both fulfilling and community-driven. Early blueprints and rumors suggest the property could be rebranded into a family hub. This isn't your average shopping strip. It's more like a curated experience, including boutique baby stores selling high-end and adaptive gear for children of all sizes, a daycare or indoor play area built with accessibility and creativity in mind, a modern cafe serving coffee, baked goods, and featuring a small LPBW-themed gift shop. And yes, rumor has it, an indoor mini soccer court managed by Zach, with youth leagues or training programs on weekends. For fans, this potential venture feels like a natural evolution. Zach and Tori have always balanced real-world family challenges with entrepreneurship. Now, it looks like they're ready to do it on their own terms, creating a lasting legacy not just for their kids, but for a whole community. As rumors of Zach and Tori Roloff's possible shopping mall purchase continue to swirl, one question is on every Little People, Big World fan's mind. Will this new business venture be featured in season 26 of the show? The answer, while not yet officially confirmed by TLC or the Roloffs, is pointing toward a very likely yes, and here's why. Over the years, LPBW has evolved far beyond its original concept of documenting life on the family farm. As the Roloff kids grew up and began raising families of their own, the show broadened its focus to include their individual lives, challenges, and aspirations. Business ventures, in particular, have been a frequent storyline device to add depth and real-world stakes to the series. From Amy Roloff's cooking ventures to Matt's constant real estate flips and farm upgrades, and even Jeremy and Audrey's side projects after leaving the show, LPBW has always had a soft spot for entrepreneurship. So now, with Zach and Tori potentially stepping into the world of commercial real estate and family-oriented business hubs, the stage seems perfectly set for TLC to follow along. It could be the ideal narrative pivot now that Roloff Farms has mostly taken a back seat, both physically and emotionally, in the lives of the younger Roloff generation. With Zach's long-standing tension with Matt over the farm sale and inheritance issues, the symbolic shift from farm to mall could represent more than just business. It could signify a new legacy being built. Behind the scenes, some fan sleuths have already noted the presence of camera crews during Zach and Tori's recent public outings at what appears to be the rumored mall location. While this hasn't been officially verified, the timing coincides with known filming periods for LPBW Season 26. If true, we could soon be treated to scenes showing everything from early negotiations to design decisions and possibly even grand opening planning. And if history is any indicator, TLC is no stranger to spotlighting Roloff-led ventures. In past seasons, viewers saw extensive coverage of pumpkin season at Roloff Farms, complete with haunted trails, food booths, and family drama around who's helping and who's not. Amy's cooking classes, cookbook launches, and even pop-up events also earned screen time, showcasing her entrepreneurial growth after her divorce. Meanwhile, Matt's real estate aspirations, including his dream to build a western town on the farm and later his vacation rentals, were repeatedly featured as key plotlines. That precedent makes Zach and Tori's possible foray into mall ownership a perfect candidate for similar treatment. Interviews may already be in the can, with producers possibly filming personal confessions about the family's hopes, fears, and internal debates around the decision. Tori's passion for design and kids' activities could fuel segments showing her selecting store themes or family-friendly features, while Zach may be seen grappling with the weight of investment decisions, balancing coaching, parenting, and now property management. If all goes as expected, Season 26 might mark a pivotal moment in the Roloff legacy, a move away from agrarian traditions and into a more modern, suburban model of family entrepreneurship. And whether or not fans embrace the shift, one thing is for sure, LPBW will never be the same again. As Zach and Tori Roloff reportedly take bold steps toward launching their very own family-focused shopping mall, reactions from both the Roloff family and longtime fans have begun pouring in, and not everyone's on the same page. Amy and Chris, a mix of pride and caution. Amy Roloff, Zach's mother and a cornerstone of Little People, Big World, is no stranger to watching her children branch out. Over the years, she's seen her family scatter in different directions, from Jeremy and Audrey pursuing podcasting and writing, to Zach carving out his own lane. Still, the shift from Roloff Farms to a commercial real estate venture might bring about some mixed emotions. Amy spent decades building a family legacy on the farm, and she's been vocal in the past about her hopes that one of her kids would take it over. Seeing Zach potentially walk away from that dream in favor of a retail project could stir feelings of loss or nostalgia. That said, Amy has always championed her children's independence. There's a good chance she sees this as a bold, if unconventional, move. She might not fully understand the business dynamics of a shopping complex, but her support for Zach and Tori as parents and partners likely remains firm. Chris Merrick, Amy's husband, brings a slightly different perspective. A seasoned real estate agent, Chris may see this as a smart pivot, especially in a post-TLC world where the Roloffs can't rely forever on television checks. For Chris, this could be a promising opportunity to build something lasting and legacy-driven, especially if the mall incorporates elements like sports, family events, or community gathering spaces. He may even offer to help guide the couple through the zoning or leasing side, depending on how involved he chooses to be. Matt and Karen, support or subtle competition. Then there's Matt Roloff and his fiancée, Karen Chandler. Matt, still actively involved in property development, even if he's not as tied to the family farm as before, might see Zach's new venture as a curious development. Matt has always prided himself on being a builder, a planner, and a visionary. From tree houses and castles to Airbnb renovations and farm tours, he's poured creative energy into turning ideas into income. So watching Zach step into that same entrepreneurial realm, albeit in a completely different way, might spark a mixture of pride and competitive instinct. There's also the potential for subtle tension. If Matt is still dabbling in real estate and short-term rentals, Zach's mall could be seen as direct competition, especially if it's located close to any of Matt's properties. Imagine if both father and son end up vying for tenants or attention in the same small-town market. While TLC hasn't confirmed any plotlines, the brewing business rivalry could make for great drama in Season 26. Karen, for her part, might play the peacekeeper or the skeptic. She's never shied away from voicing concerns, and she may raise questions about how risky such a large investment is, especially if the project isn't already generating revenue. But she's also been known to encourage growth, and if Zach and Tori seem happy and motivated, she might opt to stay supportive from the sidelines. Fan reactions, from celebration to caution. Online, fans have been buzzing with a mix of enthusiasm and concern. Across platforms like Reddit, Instagram, and YouTube, many longtime viewers have expressed joy in seeing Zach and Tori take the reins of their future. "So proud of Zach and Tori for stepping out of the shadow of the farm," one fan commented. "This is the kind of move that shows growth." Supporters love the idea of the couple building something meaningful on their own terms. After years of family drama surrounding Roloff Farms and failed negotiations with Matt about buying part of the property, this new venture feels like a clean slate. Many are also excited about the possibility that the mall will cater to families, with ideas circulating about kid-friendly cafes, indoor playgrounds, or even a Roloff-branded merchandise shop. However, not all fan feedback has been glowing. Some viewers have questioned the timing and logic of investing in retail property, especially given the unpredictability of post-pandemic economics. The rise of online shopping, combined with growing fears of inflation and a possible recession, have many wondering if a mall is a wise investment. Malls are dying. Why sink millions into something that's struggling nationwide? One skeptical Reddit user wrote. "Hope they're thinking this through," added another. "I love them, but that's a huge financial risk." Others wonder if Zach and Tori truly have the business experience to run a complex development. While they're beloved as parents and TV personalities, managing leases, tenants, and operational logistics is a massive leap, especially when you're dealing with multi-million-dollar investments. Still, the majority of fan reaction skews positive. Many see this as the next natural evolution of the Roloff's post-TLC journey, especially as younger family members step away from the spotlight. Season 26 could capture that transition in real time, giving fans a behind-the-scenes look at a bold reinvention, and maybe even restoring the family dynamics that made Little People, Big World such a staple for nearly 2 decades. Whether this move becomes a smashing success or a lesson in growing pains, fans will be watching closely. As exciting as an $8 million commercial venture sounds, the reality is that investing in a shopping mall, especially in today's economy, is no easy path. There are significant risks and challenges that Zach and Tori Roloff may face as they dive headfirst into this new chapter. Let's start with the state of the market. Across the U.S., small-town malls have been struggling for years, and the pandemic only accelerated that decline. Many anchor stores have shut their doors, leaving smaller tenants without the foot traffic they depend on. Even national brands are scaling back brick-and-mortar operations in favor of online retail. For Zach and Tori, that means their success may depend less on traditional retail and more on innovation, building a destination rather than just a strip of storefronts. There's also the legal and logistical red tape involved in owning and operating commercial property. Depending on the location, local zoning laws might restrict what kind of businesses can operate in the space. Add in property taxes, potential renovation costs, insurance, and the responsibility of tenant management, and suddenly the price tag balloons well beyond the purchase cost. It's not just a one-time investment. It's an ongoing commitment that requires business acumen and daily oversight. That said, this isn't all downside. The Roloffs could be sitting on a gold mine if the project is managed well. One major advantage they have is their built-in fan base. Thanks to Little People, Big World, they already have millions of loyal followers who might be inclined to visit or support a Roloff-branded shopping experience. From grand openings to seasonal events, they can easily turn this venture into a well-documented and highly shareable moment in the LPBW fan universe. Another upside is the potential for passive income. Once operational, the mall's individual retail units can generate monthly lease revenue. Even if Zach and Tori only retain ownership and lease out the spaces, this could become a steady financial backbone for their post-TLC life. And that brings us to the bigger question. Is this venture part of an exit strategy from reality TV? With rumors swirling that season 26 might be the final chapter for Zach and Tori on Little People, Big World, this shopping mall could very well be their what's next. Instead of just being known as TLC stars or farm kids, they may be reshaping their identity entirely as family-focused entrepreneurs with their own slice of the American dream. There's a poetic symmetry to it, too. After years of family conflict over the fate of Roloff Farms, Zach and Tori seem to be saying, "We'll create our own legacy." If season 26 does become their swan song, this mall could mark not just an investment, but a complete reinvention. Whether it thrives or struggles, one thing's clear: the Roloffs are betting big on themselves, on their brand, and on a future far beyond the fields of Roloff Farms. As we wrap up this deep dive, let's take a moment to recap the key pieces of the puzzle. Zach and Tori Roloff, once synonymous with Roloff Farms and the heartwarming chaos of little people, big world, may be turning a dramatic new page. The rumored $8 million investment into a suburban shopping mall marks a significant shift from pumpkins and reality TV to commercial real estate and small business development. While nothing has been officially confirmed, leaked zoning documents, sightings of the couple touring properties, and fan speculation suggest something major is in the works. We've explored why this move could make sense. After years under the public eye and the long shadow of family farm drama, this mall venture could represent their desire for financial independence, creative freedom, and a lasting impact tailored to their own values. Tori's potential to launch design-focused boutiques or kid-friendly cafes, and Zach's passion for youth sports possibly shaping a rec center. These are not just business plans, but extensions of who they are. Then, there's the family dynamic. Amy and Chris may feel a mix of pride and nostalgia, while Matt and Karen could see this as either healthy competition or an awkward separation from the original Roloff legacy. Fans, meanwhile, have been mostly excited, many applauding Zach and Tori for taking bold steps in a post-TLC world. Of course, we can't forget the TLC angle. Season 26 could use this mall development as a brand new storyline, fresh footage, family tension, and entrepreneurial risk all wrapped up in classic LPBW drama. With behind-the-scenes filming possibly already underway, we may see it all unfold on screen soon. At its core, this potential mall project isn't just about square footage and tenants, it's about building something that belongs to them. After years of negotiating life within a family legacy and a reality TV brand, Zach and Tori appear to be planting the seeds of their own future. One brick, one business, one bold choice at a time. Whether this move turns out to be a smart pivot or a high-risk gamble, one thing is certain: Zach and Tori Roloff are ready to take control of their narrative, even if that means leaving behind the fields of pumpkin season for food courts and toy shops.